What's up, everybody? A couple quick ones I wrote down. Martin Luther King. Our lives begin to end the day that we become silent on the things that matter, or about the things that matter. So yeah, there's shit that matters that goes on in the world, even if it's in your personal life. If it matters and you keep your mouth shut about it, like you're already dead. You're dying. You might be walking around, but you're basically a fucking corpse if you're just going where the wind blows you. And doing what you got to do to avoid conflict and things like that. And I've done it forever, but I'm stopping now. I've been stopped. And it causes a lot of friction and conflict, but whatever, man. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And fucking, if you don't want to hear about it, get the fuck away, because I'm going to tell you about it. That there comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe, polite, or popular. He must take it because his consciousness tells him it's right. Fucking welcome to 2022. And if your conscience ain't screaming at you to talk shit about what's going on, and you ain't gotta be polite about it, and what's the other two? And it probably most definitely ain't safe, and it ain't popular yet, but it's getting there. It will be. I think it's a lot more popular than platforms would lead you to believe. So keep talking. Natural law, real anarchism, libertarianism, whatever. The golden rule, the non-aggression principle, and the right to self-defense. Do no harm, take no shit. Don't steal, period. No theft, no murder, no rape, no trespass, no lying, no corrosion. I got a hard time saying that word. And no trespass. I think I got them all. I might have missed one. I'm a little out of my fucking gourd today, but whatever. This was from Huey P. Newton. His book, To Die for the People, is a great book. I read it. It was one of the first books I read when I started waking up. It changed his viewpoints a lot, but there's some socialism shit in there that I don't really agree with. But the dude, yeah, a lot of good shit going on. So I'll quote him. Used to pass through schools that don't teach them, forced to search for jobs that don't exist, and finally left stranded in the street to stare at the glamorous lives advertised around them. And that's true. It's true. I mean, there's jobs that exist or whatever, but for the most part, the available workload to people isn't going to bring in the lifestyle that they've been taught to they foam at the mouth for this shit, this glitz and glamour and fucking whatever, you know. A lot of people out there don't want a simple life. They want this fancy, bougie bullshit, and it's sad because most of them will never achieve it, and they feel like that is a measurement of happiness. Like if they could obtain that they would be happy. And it's not true. You can ask rich motherfuckers that. Happiness comes from an internal well-being and a lot of hard work, and even with the things that you're not just going to get, even if you want that glitz and glamour bullshit life. If that's what's for you, and so be it. But you're not going to get it by just doing the bare minimum. You got to put in a lot of work. You got to put in a lot of work. Consistently, constantly. Day in, day out for years, maybe even decades before you land all that shit. You got to apply action to, your dreams and stuff. You can't just think them and write them down and think that they're going to fall in your fucking lap, because it's not going to happen. You're not to be, this is Malcolm X. You're not to be so blind with patriotism that you can't face reality. Wrong is wrong no matter who says it or who does it. Let's say this to the elephant cult and the donkey cults, and wrong is wrong. Taxation is steps. Like any political party that you're aligned yourself with or whatever, like everything that they got going on came from an armed extortion racket. So it's wrong. It's just flat out wrong. So from the very foundation, it's fucked up. So it's just strong arms of tyrants. Look at Canada again. Now they just released an edict today. I think it was that first they stole all their money, then they stole their gas, and now they're saying that it's criminal to be out there in the streets. Shit. So it's essentially a dictatorship, and it's a whole fucking mess. So if you don't want that for you and your family and here in your country in America, I suggest that you start running your mouth and draw your line and stand, etch it in stone, and stand like a fucking rock for your principles, regardless of any consequences that might come your way, because there may be some. But it's just a short one. Have a good day.